Houston, I think. I forget.
I was in last session, right?
Yeah, we all were.
Okay, I'm just looking at the thumbnail for episode 8, and did I arrive late?
Well, the thumbnail's gonna change anyways.
Ah, no. That was the session I had really bad Zoom.
Yeah.
That was it.
Zoomy Doom.
Zoomy, zoomy, zoom, zoomy, zoomy, zoom.
God damn.
S.O.P. Secrets of Pandor?
Secrets of
S.O.P.
Piss Blossom.
Blah.
Today's the circus episode, yes?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Don't eat the fucking sweets. While Candelo, his face just smeared with funnel cake away.
I wish I had funnel cake right now. Oh.
Yes.
I would kill for a good hot dog right now, not gonna lie.
You just want that sausage?
I am not opposed to a good sausage.
Never be opposed to good sausage.
Never be opposed to good sausage, especially when it has cheese and crispy onion and barbecue sauce.
Mmm.
Oh!
Heard that.
Huh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Oh, yeah, you bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is
Mein
wrong with us?
Fräulein.
Mein Fräulein!
Schmetterling!
Schmetterling!
Kenzie, come out the house!
God, I wish I knew German so I could make Egret just an angry German.
Sicken Sie auf den Stuhl, schnell!
Ach, schnell.
So, Kenzie, go out the house and Kenzie's nackt links!
What is that
Dummkopf.
like? Oh, I'm so
Ich liebe dich!
Ich liebe dich auch!
How did you stop Captain America? We shot him in the legs because his shield is the size of a dinner plate and he's an idiot.
Well, if it isn't
That was
just the
beautiful.
man with the giant metal frisbee,
Frisbee.
of Captain
The
America.
man
The
with
man
the
with
giant metal frisbee.
frisbee.
Also, Sierra. Name change.
Plus,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
yes.
Did I finish planning this session literally like 20 minutes before I jumped on this call? Yes. Yes, I did.
Here's the thing. The last 3 sessions of Tales of Yggdrasil have been out of my ass.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
I never pull something out of my ass.
Yet somehow nobody realizes that I pull it out of my ass. So I must be doing something right.
Right. I've had to ask Alice multiple times. I'm like, does it feel like I'm bullshitting? Because to me it feels like I'm really bullshitting. She's like, no, it feels great. I'm like, okay.
I'm sorry. Who was it who decided they were going to reform the group of bandits to get them to change their way, forcing me to come up with a bunch of NPCs on the fly?
That doesn't sound familiar.
Look, that was before my time. I had nothing to do with that, so you can't be mad at me.
You are all just as guilty, but now, see,
Listen. This is back when Zinzi's had empathy.
Yeah.
Look at where she is now. She has social anxiety and wants to murder another fox.
And done.
Well, let's try and not murder Red, please.
No, Frey.
No, I
She
know.
wants to kill Frey.
No, I know. I'm just saying, in case she gets really mad at Red Foxes specifically, please don't.
She did almost shoot Red. Remember that?
Almost.
Almost. She almost did.
This is why you don't prank her.
My issue as a DM planning is that I have all these great ideas for like weeks down the road.
Right?
That we're not going to touch anytime soon. And that's what plays in my head.
Yep.
Not any of
It's
the
like you have
massive-
major points that you want to do, but how to connect them, you're like.
Mhm.
I have
uh,
I have actually started on. Here's the thing, like this, like in the beginning, I like the idea of the characters making the beginning like the first couple of sessions naturally, you know, which is why I don't write a lot. I just like kind of like make points that they have to visit. I've actually like started on an arc. I don't know where this arc is going to start, but I've started on an arc that I think all who are involved are going to enjoy.
Missed that last bit. What was that?
So basically, I've started on an arc that I think all of you are going to enjoy, because, and I will give you this one hint. It's not on the material plane.
Ooh, nice.
I love how Nate is just like, what the fuck are you up to, you little shit?
You throw me in the fucking Feywild this early, I'm going to strangle you.
It's a homebrew plane of existence.
Oh, goody. The last time I went to the Feywild, there came out a different kind of elf.
I mean, there is the Feywild here, so
Well, I know there's the Feywild. I just don't expect it to go there at level 5. Granted, I went there before at level 10.
I find it easier for me to focus on the stuff that's happening simultaneously. Like the world goes on while you guys are traveling.
oh yeah.
So there's different things happening to different characters as you travel. So my mind is running those parallels, which is always fun to try and balance.
Because like, I got to focus on the party, but then again, this scenario is pulling me. No, gotta focus on you.
Oh yeah. And my brain is cinematic, so some of the shit that's been happening, I get to watch.
It was like question for the DM. Spaces out by the other scenarios. DM, huh? And
Being
that's,
on flashbacks.
and that's on ADD.
Yep.
Sarah, what the fuck?
What?
It's okay, I hate her too.
Just being honest. She's a fucking bitch. I
We
mean,
love to hate her.
I love to hate her.
Who's this?
Calypso.
My character name for tonight. I'm getting shit for it.
Look, I fully embrace the title of Tired Elk Dad. I'm not going to stop anytime soon.
I know. But I don't notice that she does until I wash my hands and then I turn around and fry them and then there's not a towel.
So remember how I started building Lego stuff yesterday? For those of you who were, I just
No, but I'm
decided
gonna
to
say
build
yes.
a vacation house.
Mhm.
So I'll send a pic in the chat because I don't want to pick it up.
Mhm.
But I always end up building a house, and I don't know why. But I was just trying to like, like I just opened the box. I was like, creativity, go. And I was gonna do like a landscape thing, and then I was like, well, fuck it.
All right.
Alright,
I've got the game going on Streamlabs whenever you want to start, Hannah.
Are you guys all ready?
Mhm.
All right. Well, last time. So Junk had left a message to the group saying that he had something important to do, that he needed to go and take care of something. So he went on his merry way. The group then decided to, the group, not including Dallin, started heading down towards Creston. The traveling went fairly easy. Dallin even had a good time heading down there. And the group kind of ambushed Dallin, but partially by accident, partially not by accident. But they met up, and Dallin found a flyer for a carnival. And so he decided to share with the group, hey, there's a carnival thing. Do you guys want to go? And they all said, okay. And all started heading towards the carnival. But the thing is that you'd have to find it because it was hidden. But following the clues that the flyer gave and the next couple of, clues and whatnot, they found the circus. Immediately upon entering, Inga and Candela were all about the food, so they went ahead and got themselves some funnel cake and cotton candy and all that good stuff. Popcorn. And so they enjoyed themselves with that. Uriel and Calypso got a warning from their deities to watch out. Very abruptly, may I say. To be careful. Uriel's medallion coin thing got really hot. Calypso's ink tattoos, I can't speak tonight, I apologize. Tattoos burned as Darion talked to her. And so the group just started.
We're here for you. We love you.
Thank you. The group decided to split in half. Half of them watching the show that was about to happen, and half of them sneaking around like the little nosy motherfuckers that they are. Which I love. Then the ringmaster showed up in the center to introduce himself as Jeremy Cecil. He was the ringmaster. And just as he turned, Candela noticed, and I'm having to do a, what do you call it? Not a red herring.
Retcon?
Redcon! Because I originally said that the crystal around his neck was clear, like white, but it's actually supposed to be purple, because I'm a dumb. So, the crystal that is around the ringmaster's neck is purple. He was very flashy, literally, as the lights went out as he introduced the circus. And that is where we left off last time. So, once upon a time.
Not long ago.
Arkham was a hoe.
These
Usually it's Drax that's been called a hoe. I'm glad it's not me this time.
I think the hoe of this group is definitely Uriel.
No, I think Fracton just said that they were the hoe.
Was is the key word.
Was.
Was.
Was
Not
the
Long
hoe.
ago, I was a hoe. And I'm in it.
Look, Uriel's been around. I have a list to get mad.
Candela has no concept of romantic relationships, so she's not the hoe.
So, anyway. So, I believe it was Inga, Candela, and Dawin who decided to stay to watch the show, while Fractum, Calypso, and Uriel went sneaking around. Okay. collect my thoughts for a second.
Breathe.
Because my train of thought just went, like, where'd you go?
Where did you come from?
The train has left the station.
It is already
Honestly.
happening in San Francisco.
So, we are going to start out with our sneaky group, since Candela, Darwin, and Inga are sitting and enjoying the show. So, Fractum, Calypso, and Uriel, you guys have successfully basically become invisible. So, what do y'all want to do?
I literally became invisible.
Yeah, you literally became invisible.
Yeah. Which lasts for an hour unless I take an action.
Cool. What do you guys want to do?
Well, Sarah's dying.
You okay?
As you
What
could
else is new?
stop
I'm
the
always
dying, please.
Listen, I have asthma and it's allergy season. What do you want from me?
Oh, God.
That's always a great combination.
That is not that is not good.
And of course, the new manager, one of the new managers at work, is a smartass.
Are there any animals?
Animals.
Animals.
Yes. But they have not appeared on the stage quite yet.
Do I see anywhere around there being cages with animals? Since we are sneaking around outside of the tent.
Outside of the tent?
Yes.
I
believe.
make a perception check.
Wait, are we all together or are we? This is off the table.
I think we're like.
Because I know you guys were like right outside of the risers, like watching the show start, and then you guys were going to sneak off.
I didn't want to leave the tent if that was an option.
Yeah.
So Fractum
It is indeed an option.
So Fractum is being sneaky in the tent. Uriel is going to be sneaky outside of the tent.
Yeah, I was planning on leaving the tent.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
first I'm going to take 10 minutes to ritually cast detect magic.
Cool.
Okay. There's that. Scrolly. 15.
15. Yeah, so you and Calypso go outside. And just from what you can see, there's nothing outside of the tents. There are multiple tents, but they're all connected. So you can get to each of them just by going through the doorways inside of the tents.
Okay. With everything, do I hear any birds or the usual things I would hear in the middle of the woods, since we are technically
You can hear animals, and you can hear, just your normal everyday wildlife.
Oh, excuse me. I would like to spot, if I can, a small barb.
Small burb.
And I would like to use speak with animals.
Okay. Roll me animal handling.
Animal handling.
There is a little cardinal in a nearby tree.
21.
21. Yes. Okay. So the cardinal's kind of like sitting there chilling, chilling on the branches, just doing whatever. And what do you do to get its attention or to start speaking to it?
I'll kind of like still being as sneaky as I can. I'll do a cardinal call from where I am.
Yeah, it does that thing of like,
bird.
Yeah. Yes. Hello. What? Bird. I will squawk back.
And I'll kind of get his attention, kind of like hold up my finger
It flies down.
And then I will use the speak with animals.
Yes.
Use my spell slot where I can actually commune with the animal. I'm like, hey, little buddy, what can you tell me about this place?
With this particular spell, can you read the description to me just so I can get this right?
Gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration, which is 10 minutes. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts limited by their intelligence. At minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the last day. You may
Gotcha.
be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the GM's discretion.
Cool. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so it sits on your finger, and it's like, it's a very simple bird, so it's not like extremely intelligent, but it also can, make at least coherent ideas.
Yeah.
And it kind of like cocks its head at you, a little bit, and just goes, don't know, really new, bright colors, loud noises.
Have you seen other animals?
Are animals in cages? Yes. Lions and tigers and elephants, zebras, lots of them.
You say bears, I'm gonna say, oh my.
Oh my!
Kind of like he'll like look around, like, do you know where they keep the other animals?
I think in there. And it like turns its head to the tent, to one of the like back tents.
Ah, okay. Like, I thought dangerous.
Face.
Thinking. He'll nod and he will like reach into one of his pouches, which has a little bit of like, not the currency of seed, like actual
seeds.
Actual seeds that he found while foraging, and he'll like put them in his little hand for it to take some. He will say thank you, and he will let it go on its way.
And he will take it, just go, thank you, and fly off.
Oh, well. So one of the back tents. Well, you know where I'm heading. He'll like look towards Calypso, who just watched this happen of like, I'm just talking to a fucking bird and somehow I'm communicating. It's like, the fuck are you doing?
Calypso, all you're hearing is
You send of judgment.
Okay. Well, he told me where the other animals might be. One of the back tents. They might be more informed.
With my detect magic up, what do I see? Anything?
With your detect magic up, you're not. How big is the field? With that,
it's a 30 feet field, and it can penetrate. It can penetrate everything except like a foot of stone, an inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of dirt.
Okay. Yeah, from where you're standing, you don't feel or detect any kind of magic.
Okay.
It's strange. This place is just strange. There's no magic. There's no weirdness about it, except it's very weird.
That's another question. Are there like circus workers outside the tents right now?
Not outside the tents, but inside, yes.
but there were before the show started, like vendors.
There were like guards at the front flaps, I guess is what you would say.
The guards near near
Front entrance.
But like before we entered, were there like vendors? There were vendors who were giving out food.
Yeah, there are vendors littered about in the tent selling cotton candy and souvenirs and all that kinds of stuff.
So, because it's just like a mega tent, and then there's like
it's like one big tent, and then back here you've got like little tents, all connected to the big tent.
Okay. So,
from where you can see, you can tell that there's at least 5 other tents.
Okay, I'm going to so about it, I'm going to try and work my way towards what I would assume is the animal is probably the largest of those back 5 tents, since that would be the one that you probably need to have be a little bit bigger to have at least just to fit the cages. Especially if there's an elephant somewhere in there. We'll probably be able to smell it before we get there.
I think we should try to find a fortune teller. If there's anyone in this place who might be showing off the creepy, it would probably be that.
I was more thinking information gathering, but we can keep our eye out. Though I'm familiar with those who can see into future a bit, that might be handy just in general. It's a good shout. You'll nod and it'll kind of low and go towards those back 5 tents.
In the meantime, Fractum, you were still in the tent, correct?
Correct. So Fractum sort of like looks around and sees those two go in a different direction. Fractum is gonna like do kind of like a 180 and like go underneath the risers.
Okay.
Is there anything happening under there?
Under the risers or on the stage?
Yeah, under the risers, because I want
under the risers.
Yeah.
Nope. Just like you're like walking along and stuff, and every once in a while, like a couple pieces of popcorn will fall on your head.
Okay. Yeah.
There's nothing really weird about the risers.
Okay. Fractum's going to follow the risers to their full length, and then what's on the other side? Is it kind of like risers in a circle, or is it risers?
Yeah, it's like if this is the entrance.
Yeah.
Then the risers are like in this like semicircle, basically.
Okay. Is there any theoretical exit point
yes.
like halfway across?
Yeah, so there are multiple. There are different doorways. Basically, you have 5 different doorways to choose from.
Okay, but are they closed doors or are they just like open?
They're open.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wander through like the one that's roughly halfway across, like through the
halfway across. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you go to the third one and you sneak in because you're invisible, so nobody can like see you at all. And as soon as you go in, you see like rows of bunk beds with lots of pillows, and some people, you can only guess that this is the sleeping quarters for the performers. So there's some people have brought like their own pillows from home. Some people have brought like a cute stuffed animal from their youth. So you know what I mean? So there's you've basically stumbled upon a couple of those. However, there are 3. Actually, roll me a perception check.
Not using the gelatinous cube because that one fucked me last time. Perception, 14.
14. Yeah, so you can tell that there are 3 like briefcases, like kind of like suitcases, underneath 3 beds, so one for each. Now there's more than 3 beds, but there's just 3. lying
Do
there.
any of the suitcases seem locked?
None of them have locks on them, but they are closed and slid under the beds.
Okay. So sorry, just to clarify. Invisibility drops if I attack or or cast a spell.
Okay.
So if there's no one around, I would like to look inside one of the briefcases.
Sure. Yeah, there's no one around, so you can open it up if you'd like. Yeah, so you open up one, and there doesn't seem to be anything really interesting. But the weird thing is that just from looking at it, it's just a suitcase filled with necessities. So clothes and toothbrush and toothpaste, underwear, just anything that you would need for a trip to get in and get out, basically.
So it's real suspicious. Got it. I would like to. Let me see here. What do I have? I have a crowbar. I would like to.
I have a crowbar.
I'll use my just a dagger to sort of and I'll take the hilt.
Mhm.
So I'm holding onto the blade, and I'll just kind of poke around and see if there's anything
Yeah.
weird at the bottom of the suitcase.
No,
Okay.
it's just a plain old suitcase with plain old clothes.
Put it down. I'll check maybe one other one.
Yep, you open it up, same thing.
Man, super suspicious. Super suspicious. These
Don't
people.
be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Is there is there a gnome hopping around nearby?
Yes.
So yeah, I'll put it back down. And then I'll see. Is there an exit from this that isn't where I came in from?
Yeah, there's two other exits basically on each side, so you can basically just ping, ping, bang, bang, to any of the other ones.
I'm gonna see the one on the right for me.
The one on the right, yeah. So that would be the fourth tent.
Yeah.
So you slip in again, and there's people in this one.
Okay.
Not as much people as the show is going on, but there are a couple of people in there. It's filled with games like cornhole and basketball. Basically, they've got a whole bunch of fun games where you can win tickets to win prizes and all that kinds of stuff.
Can I get a vibe check from the people that are playing the games?
Sure. Roll me insight.
I want to see if they are having more fun than they should be having. But I rolled a 10, so
a 10.
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, everyone's fine. Everyone's just here to have a good time.
Okay, I'm gonna double back and go through the door that would be on
the other
left.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So through the sleeping quarters to the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go to the second one, and they have tons of cages, huge cages and stuff like that, to where there are wild animals in there. Okay. So they've got a lion in there. Right now, the tiger is being used for the show. Okay. They've got an elephant who's out of its cage, but getting ready, to be put on stage. And he's just kind of chilling, eating peanuts.
Cool. I think at this point, I'm just gonna sort of stay and watch for a little bit, because I'm assuming that someone is gonna come in at some point.
Yeah, they'll be coming back soon for the elephant. So. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, so you'll sit and probably stay in an area that they won't be able to touch you.
I'll say relatively close to the cages, but not within range of being snagged by a cutie. Cool. And then Fractum's just gonna kind of look around and try to get a vibe for the place.
Sure.
And then so that's where I'll be.
Cool. All right. So since I know Uriel and Calypso, we're gonna head that way. So do you guys go into the tent with the animals?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So you guys walk in. And are you guys being sneaky about it?
I mean, I am.
Yeah.
Roll me stealth.
Stealth.
Oh, wait. 30-20.
30-20. Okay. Imperial.
19.
19. Okay. Yeah. So you guys sneak in, fairly unseen, and you guys see all of the animals. Again, the tiger is on the stage right now, so he's out of his cage. But for the most part, all the animals are kind of chilling in there. One of the zebras stands there and yawns. I've done this so many times. They're like, yeah, okay, whatever. But yeah, it seems fairly quiet. From what you can see, the elephant is standing there waiting for his cue very patiently. Probably sometime soon, someone's gonna come in. From what you can guess.
Do the animals look like they've been mistreated at all? Do they like any of them skinnier than they should be, or they just kind of like look like bored circus animals?
Make me investigation check.
Ooh, investigation. Oh, that's well, that's not a lot, but well, I'll do the 15.
15. They look healthy. They look like they've been eating. They even have their own little buckets of food in their cage, to make sure that they've got their own stuff. They just look bored. It's just a circus.
Well, this seems to be the most overestimated waste of a god's time that I've ever seen.
Well, possibly. I still have actually I think how long has it been since I originally cast my spell? It's a 10-minute. It's a 10-minute.
It's probably only been about 5.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a ping at all along the walk.
Mm.
Would be the same time for mine. Okay.
Nothing yet.
I guess I will kind of scoot over towards see if they're going with tiger there, then the other big cat might be next. So I guess I will try to ask questions to a zebra, perhaps.
Ask questions to a zebra. Okay.
Yes.
So you're gonna use the talk to animals again?
Yes.
Cool.
Continue
All
using that.
Yeah, so you cast the spell. The zebra's
Well,
like standing there.
still it's just still up.
It's still up.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Gotcha. Yeah, so it's like chewing on hay, all that kinds of stuff, and it like kind of looks at you. It's like,
Well, hi, buddy.
well, hi, bud. Hi.
Hey,
What do you want?
I just have a couple of questions. It's
not my time to go on yet.
Oh no. They'll let you know. I'm just curious about.
Are you supposed to be back here?
Yes. I'm just new.
Deception.
Roll deception.
Deception check the zebra.
The zebra.
The zebra's
Okay.
a heck of a lot smarter than a cardinal.
Well, yeah.
Um,
It's why I decided to talk to it.
real quick, where I can hear them talking, right? Or do I need to make another perception
No,
check?
you can hear them.
Okay, I'm gonna wander over and just like be close to them without engaging.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
By the way, while that roll is happening, you said the lion or the tiger was on stage right now.
The tiger is on stage.
So is the lion back?
The lion is laying down. He's in his cage.
I'm
He got his
just
paws and he's sleeping.
I'm just admiring.
Absolutely.
17.
17. Yeah, it rolled shit, so it's like, okay, well.
Okay. So, can you tell me anything? I don't know what would be. I don't know what would be weird to you. How long have you been with all this?
Oh, me? I have been here for about 8 years. I've been on this business for a while.
So with this same carnival?
Mm-hmm. We're a traveling carnival. We only show up once a year. But the rest of the time we're kind of, you know, resting and also training for newer shows for when we show up next time, you know.
Where do you go when you're not performing?
Oh, we travel around everywhere. We're always moving. We never stop. It's kind of the whole gimmick of the circus is that you never know when you're gonna where or when you're gonna find us because it's always random.
Have you noticed anything new that's happened recently?
New. Yeah, a couple of new members, but they've been doing great. The show's been awesome. Even our ringleader, he took the place of our last ringleader. He was getting too old for the role, so he appointed somebody else. So we got the new kid.
What can you tell me about this new ringleader?
Oh, he's nice guy, really nice guy. Charismatic. Gives me carrots. He's nice.
Oh, that's nice. I'm glad you're all being treated well.
Oh yeah, we're always being taken care of, and if somebody forgets, I just kick the bars, and then they know to feed us. So,
Wow, that is a trick. Um, is there anything that's happened or that's around you all that just kind of makes you uneasy?
uneasy. You mean the smell of all the cotton candy? And he like does that like neighing thing.
Yeah, he just like the hiccuping. Okay, Zebra's got jokes. That today. Yeah, anything bright and shiny gives off a weird color.
I mean, the pyrotechnics are bright and shiny and give off weird colors.
For the record, before we like slept out, we saw the dude and his
Yes, you saw the ringleader.
and we saw his crystal. I think we did.
His crystal. I think Candela was the one who saw it, who noticed it. I don't think anybody else noticed it.
Okay.
If my memory serves me correct.
Yeah, I think only Candela saw it.
Okay. Guess that. This is the wealth of information I thought it would be. Before I leave you to your waiting, Do you know if there's a fortune teller here?
Fortune teller?
You probably wear some sort of uh, hood.
Yeah.
It has a shiny
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah. He kind of like does that thing where he like puts his head down and brings it back up again. It's like, no, I swear I've seen one. It might be in. They might be in the other room. Really nice girl. Really sweet. She might be able to tell you something.
Okay. Well, I'll like. I think I'll look through my bag. I probably have some amongst my food. Probably have some fruit and vegetable amongst my food. So I'll see if I can find a carrot for him. And hand over the
You
carrot.
have a carrot on you.
Huzzah! He'll offer him a carrot.
Oh well, thank you very much. And he takes it gratefully and munches on it. It's really good. Anyway, best of luck on your new shift.
Thank you very much. And he'll like slip back towards Calypso.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you are right. There is a fortune teller here. It says something about it being in another room. Yes, me talking to the horse is weird. Get over it.
Am I still having a staring contest with a lion? Is this a lion or lioness?
It is a lion, male.
Okay. Is it even? Does he even seem to care that I'm there?
Not really. Just because it's napping, and every once in a while it opens its eye just to see if you're still there, which you are. And at one point it just goes and like gets up and like turns around and lays down.
I'm gonna pull out some of my rations. And
Okay.
offer it to the lion.
Roll animal handling.
Awesome. Gonna go great. My rolls are fantastic tonight. Ooh. Okay. 15.
Yep. So it after it turns around, you toss in the rations, and it like startles him a little bit. So it, like its head pops up and turns around and sees the rations. Kind of like looks at you, looks at the food, looks at you. Okay. It decides to eat it.
I have my
And then
microphone turned on.
And it does that like, sorry, it does that thing where it chuffs, where does that, sound is really hefty and loud.
Can I like hear it saying anything as she like tosses it in the food? Like, cause I can still. I think I got a couple minutes left.
You got like 1 more minute on it.
Yeah, it's like I hear it like muttering, and they're like, "The fuck is this bitch looking at?"
The lion is thinking at the moment, for a weird chick, you're not too bad.
You're really just like, I think he likes you.
I will stab you in your sleep.
Wouldn't be the first.
Shall we continue then?
You hear the lion laugh.
He's like, oi. And he'll nod and kind of motion towards one of the other tents. Apparently, your intuition of a soothsayer of sorts is somewhere around here. A nice girl, apparently. It's always helpful when the person we need is at least polite.
Nice. It's so boring. Fine. Let's go.
Fractum, do you want to follow them too? You're muted. Yes. Okay.
Which direction are they going?
They're going back to there's the arcade section basically filled with the games, and the zebra was pointing in that direction.
Okay. Is there another exit from this that isn't into the ring?
Yes, there's one to the, like, if you're, yes, there's one to the left.
Okay, then I'll take that exit instead.
Okay.
I'm just, creeping.
Yeah.
How long has it been? Because my invisibility lasts an hour.
It's only been 10 minutes.
Okay.
So you're still good.
Okay, cool.
As of right now, I'm going to jump back to the other three with Candela, Dallin, and Inga.
Real quick, can I just say that
Yes.
without the ritual, I'm going to actually cast Detect Magic again as we keep going.
Yeah, okay.
If you guys had Detect Magic, you would have been able to see me, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't comment. She's just...
I doubt that Calypso would have said anything. So for Candela, Dallin, and Inga, you guys are sitting in the risers. You are watching the show happen. The ringmaster does this cool thing where he basically smoke bombs and just disappears out of nowhere. And all of these performers come on stage. There's animals, and there's aerialists, and there's lion tamers, and fire eaters, and all that kinds of stuff. It is an amazing show. You guys are having a fantastic time.
Here's the question. Did the ringleader look like Hugh Jackman or Zac Efron?
It looked like Ryan Reynolds. That's my guess. He's Ryan Reynolds.
It looks a little bit like Zac Efron.
Okay.
If he was a freshwater siren.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to.
No, you're good. You're good.
Alright. But I recognize that the crystal he was wearing was from my dream, right?
Yes. It's uncanny.
Alright. So, Candelo, watching the show, will slowly lean to Dalwyn and whisper, "That guy was wearing the crystal I saw in one of my dreams."
Candela has talked to Darwin about her dreams before, yes?
I think I told the whole group my
I
dream.
think so.
Are you sure it was?
Spitting image.
That's concerning.
Yeah. This funnel cake's really good, though.
Make a
Hold on.
con save. No, just kidding.
It'll be good for the economy. It's good for the economy. to have
Darwin
funnel
is gonna try and sneak a piece off of the funnel cake and try some.
Okay.
I will happily roll a sleight of hand if I have to.
Do you want to hide the fact that you're taking a piece from her?
No, actually.
Okay.
So while they're both
Yes,
watching
no.
the show, Darwin's just gonna go,
Hey,
It's really good.
"Bam, bam."
It's really good funnel cake.
get your own funnel cake.
It tosses her an iron. And just be like, yeah, let's paying for it.
Imagine it just hits her in the forehead because she wasn't expecting it. Okay.
That's for the ball bearing.
Ah.
Payback.
You're not getting this back, just to let you know.
I didn't think I was.
Adding an iron to my equipment. I have one platinum piece now. I am rich.
You're
Yeah,
the richest
so-
monk
I'm
ever.
worth a whole 14 gold now.
Inga, so you kind of watch this exchange happen with the two of them. Is there anything that you would like to do?
Well, has Candela been sharing her snacks with me, or have I been fending for myself?
I've been sharing.
Well, then I'm pretty alright. I got my snacky snacks.
Okay.
I've been nibbling on some funnel cake too.
Been nibbling.
Oh, ta-da!
Cute.
Let's be.
It's a magical pen coloring thing, and I colored it. That's it.
Does can I make it a perception check to like sneak out? Let's go check out the crowd around us.
Yeah.
Just to see if anyone's been shifting, like if
Yeah.
anyone's hooded or if there's just.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Perception. 19.
19. Yeah, so you look around the crowd and you see lots of people of shapes and sizes. Lots of them either talking or watching the show. But you don't really see any shady figures. It's just patrons. Just people who have come to see the show.
I take it I'm the only centaur here.
Nope, you are not the only centaur here.
What the fuck? Is
There
it
are
a-
people of like every race here.
Are they elk or horse?
Both.
He's gonna like kind of spot the crowd.
Every race and sub race under the sun is here.
He's gonna kind of like scan
Mhm.
and then do like a whole double take of, oh, what? Hey, Candela. It's the first time I'm spotting elk centaur in quite a few years.
I mean, do you not look in the mirror every day?
Do you take me for a vain bastard?
Yeah.
You woke up today and chose sass, didn't you?
I wake up every day and choose violence. You should know this by now.
I didn't say violence. I said sass.
I know what I said.
I love this campaign.
Our sheer petulance just steals another bit of funnel cake.
But
Just-
Candela will like lean over and look at the other elk centaur.
Yeah, so it's
But she's kind of like this.
yeah. So you look and you see the elk centaur, and it's this really really beautiful lady. She's really pretty. She's got like blonde, like dirty blonde hair that's been pulled back and styled into like ringlets and like not, what is it called? Not dreads, but the
plates.
Nordic version.
Plates. Basically like
Plaited
very
hair?
intricate braids.
Yes, that.
Plated braids.
So
that's what
she's
it's
got
called.
like braids and stuff like that, and she's got this like vitiligo, so she's got like spots basically on her skin and stuff, and she's very pretty and also strong too. I mean, she's a fucking elk. So
Candela will look at the lady, look to Dalwin, look at the lady, look to Dalwin. So you're gonna go talk to her?
No.
Why not? It's the first time you've seen another elk centaur in a while. Wouldn't you want to go introduce yourself?
Are you talking about introducing myself to the elk centaur in terms of being friendly, or are you thinking of the other thing?
What other thing?
Oh, thank Christ for that. Okay.
What's Christ mean?
It's a thing we said in my tribe. Don't worry.
What were you guys talking about in your tribe?
You don't want to know.
Now I have so many more questions.
And I have answers, but you're gonna have to earn those answers.
That's boring.
Yeah, that's life.
So, are you gonna go talk to her?
Would
No,
you
you-
roll?
Now you roll a natural 20. Okay. Really? Okay. After the show.
Okay. She goes back to eating her funnel cake. And she's like looking around wondering where the ringmaster went.
Yeah, he keeps showing up after each act. So he'll just like walk onto the stage and introduce the next part of the act.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically his job. He makes everyone look and sound cool before they come on stage.
Darwin is also going to look above in the sort of rafters and like the upper portions. What can like would I need to roll a separate perception check for that?
No, your perception check was fine with the first one. You don't really see anything other than a couple of like workers moving the spotlights and all that kinds of stuff.
Candela will slowly lean to Ingrid and whisper to her, I don't understand why everyone was so worried about us coming to this show. This is just really cool.
Grown-ups are always suspicious for no reason. They're
That's true.
stupid like that.
Yeah, they really are.
Can Darwin hear this?
Oh, we're right next to you.
Grown-ups are suspicious because we've been through quite a bit of a shit ourselves.
I'm sorry, was I talking to you? No, I don't think so.
Been through
Anyways,
quite a bit
Candela.
of shit yourself. Is that why you're too nervous to go talk to the other elk?
I never said I was nervous.
Well, you just said you've been through some shit, so...
This duo, I can't. Oh my god. Savage.
Oh my god.
Darwin is gonna look for a very. Oh my god!
I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Okay. Darwin is gonna look for a.
I'm good now.
Darwin's gonna look for a 18, 19-year-old Phoenix boy in the crowd.
18 to 19-year-old Phoenix boy.
Mm-hmm.
There is one on the other side of the risers.
Why don't you go talk to him? And I point towards the male Phoenix.
I don't like boys.
I mean, neither do I. Sometimes I don't like women.
I'm very confused about what this conversation is about anymore.
I am too. Like, why would I just go talk to a boy?
Why? Yeah.
Boys are bleh.
Oh, kids.
Are there any
okay.
Phoenix girls in the crowd?
Are there
Yes.
any tall, big, buff women? Or men? Are there any big people that could step on me?
Wait.
To answer Candela's question, yes, there's another Phoenix girl who's actually next to the Phoenix boy, They look like siblings.
I won't talk to him. But her, she's cute.
You want
And
to
for
go talk to
Inga-
the show then?
I might. It's not up to you to decide if I go talk to them or not.
I wasn't deciding. I was asking.
I mean, you're the one who pointed out the elk girl to me, so that's why I asked. I never pointed out the two of them to you, so why did you ask about them? It doesn't make any sense, bro.
Make it to make sense.
Yeah, make it make sense.
For anyone who has a passive perception higher than 15, they can see a vein in Darwin's forehead just pulsing and pulsing and pulsing.
This is what happens when you leave the dad figure alone with two chaotic gays. Anyway, Candela goes back to watching the show. She ignores whatever Talon says next.
Inger, you can see there's a number of people, but definitely people who can step on you. The elk girl that we were mentioning earlier. There's also another siren man, tall, dark, ripped, could crush a watermelon with his hands, like really strong. There's also a Brightwood elf girl who's really tall, who she doesn't look ripped, but she's like thick, like slim thick. She can step on you.
Slim thick, you say?
She got them mega milkers, them mommy milkers, them Tonka badonkers.
Did she say, well, Ethan Winters?
She say, well, Ethan Winters.
Look, this woman is basically the embodiment of Lady Dimitrescu, if she wasn't a vampire.
Fuck the elk girl, just...
Oh my god.
Okay.
Except she's not that tall.
Okay, this entire episode has been 90% sneaky sneak and like 100% the two gay kids are roasting dad.
Basically.
And semping over all the strong women in the tent.
Essentially.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Inget is really like romantically attracted to anyone though, but
Yeah.
it's more of like the power.
Yeah.
It's like if y'all have seen Markiplier's video when he was talking about Lady Dimitrescu, he's like, it's not a sexual thing, it's about the power.
Yeah, it's about the power.
Because Inget is like, oh, is everyone is frozen.
Oh,
no.
You're back.
Oh no.
You're back.
I'm back? Yay!
Yes.
Okay. Because Inget is like 13, so she's
Yeah.
not really thinking about that stuff.
Yeah.
But,
Although that oak lady, you know what? I'm seeing these people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You
Because
know,
they're all
I'm gonna,
being pointed out. So
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna like, I'm checking out, the oak lady, and I'm like, Darwin, if you don't talk to her, I will. I will want her to sign my face. I will have her autograph my face.
I wonder if I could get the ringmaster to autograph my face.
I don't care about him. I care about the strong people. Do you see
Well,
that
the
sign
only
outside
reason I
there?
get him to
Do you
autograph
see
my
it?
face is so I can get a closer look at the necklace he's wearing, because I'm pretty sure it's from that dream I had. Think I could get him to autograph my
Okay.
face? That way
Okay,
I can
maybe.
get close enough?
Maybe. But did you see the siren guy? He looks like he is a threat. He looks like he is a threat. And then that pretty lady over there, she's tall.
And
Gorgeous.
she's got protector vibes. Yeah, I
Oh,
admit,
yeah.
I admit
Oh,
the
yeah.
ringmaster is like kind of shifty and stuff, but
That would
I
take
get
a
a
point.
feeling he should not be wearing that necklace.
That would take a point of psychic damage just from all the chaotic gears. Right now.
Yes.
Hey, I'm trying to get it back to the plot, okay? I'm trying.
No. Also, should be noted, this is definitely an 18 plus stream and an 18 plus game.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But Dan will kind of inch towards Candela. After the show, we can do a bit. Well, I'm not very good at sneaking.
Obviously.
I tried it once, didn't go well.
Yeah, you got beamed in the forehead with a ball bearing.
I wasn't trying to be stealthy then.
Oh, you weren't? I thought you
No.
were just really bad at sneaking around.
No, I just couldn't see you. There's a difference.
Oh, so you're kind of like that spider that hides itself. It's like, if I cannot see you, you cannot see me. Ha ha. I'm so sorry. This shit
No,
just
no.
pops in my head.
No, don't ever apologize for Candela. Ever.
I
However,
broke
my
Hannah. I
broken
broke
DM.
Hannah.
Nah, she gone.
Okay, what are they doing after the show's over?
If you want to go do a bit of sneaking,
I'm good at that.
or if by some way I can distract the ringleader and you can just yank the chain off of him.
Yes, Inga?
Can I do the distracting part?
She's
I feel
really
like
good
I
at
would be
distracting.
I would be really good at being annoying
She's really good at distractions.
and being annoying.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
surprised Calypso hasn't killed us yet, but Inga's really good at distracting.
Oh, I'm
Calypso
sure.
is
I'm
so
sure she's
magnificent.
thought about it. That one will turn to Inga and like her place both of them gently on her shoulders. I need you to be the most annoying, most distracting siren you can be.
I will, but please take your hands off of my shoulders.
Yeah, consent, dude.
He just wants to get this shit done with. He'll just be like, fair enough. But you do this. I'll buy you more. I'll buy you 2 plates of hot wings.
Do this. I got you. Everyone is frozen.
Okay, you're
Go
back.
back.
Hang on. Hello. Okay.
Yes.
All right. All I heard
yeah.
was if you can do this.
Hello.
Dan was like, if you can do this, I'll buy you 2 plates of hot wings.
That's a Candela thing.
Yeah, I'm the one who
you do
eats
something
hot
more
wings.
unique to me.
You're like,
Hot
You're
wings is my
confusing your
thing.
children. You're confusing your children. Come on, be better.
Spice is better sticking with spice.
I can give you rides with no complaining.
And the funnel cake. That Candela cannot eat.
That's fair.
Deal.
Dab it up. Come on.
Just a small note. Apparently, my Switch is going to arrive on Wednesday, and I'm very happy.
Yay!
Ooh.
I thought it was gonna be like the weekend, but it's like, yeah, it should arrive by Wednesday. I'm like, excuse me.
Before we move on. This is fucking phenomenal.
like 2 of them are having it. Like,
Wow. Like this This is everything that I hoped for and more.
Okay, can I just find it so funny? Dallon's like, haha, I'm gonna get back at Candela. Oh, see that cute Phoenix boy over there? Why don't you talk to him? Candela's just like, dude, I'm gay.
Yeah, John's gonna come to the urinal about it. I'm like, well, I'm a bisexual disaster, so I understand the confusion at times.
But Darren is like, I haven't been a dad in years. I don't like. I have to relearn this shit. You know, it's just like I have to
practice. I get it.
Candle's just like, dude, you know how gay I am? I'm flaming. And she points to her hair.
I am the flaming gay.
Yeah.
And that's why Uriel's
For anyone who did not know, Candela is a lesbian.
A flaming lesbian.
We know now.
We know now.
Anyway.
Sorry, I'm gonna mute myself now.
No, it's great. I'm gonna move back to the other group so they can get their sneaky sneaks on. You know what? Before we do that, let's take a break. Let's go to the bathroom, go get snacks, anything that you need. We'll do that.
All right, quick break, everybody.
Oh my god.
I don't apologize.
Oh, that was beautiful.
I haven't been able to do such witty comebacks for Candela in weeks.
You nearly dropped your glass, didn't you? That's a yes.
Sorry about that introduction. I was like, well, I'm waiting for my turn. Let's do this hilarity. I'm gonna check out my order
Switch
from GameStop. I'm just like, like, oh, it's like, oh, hey, it's shipped. Okay, let's track it. Estimated arrival date, the 31st.
That's the day Mario dies.
The day, well, it's the day I die because that's the day I'm getting my Monster Hunter Special Edition Switch. Like it's a legit. I had a Switch Lite, and I got Monster Hunter Rise, which is like I've been obsessing about it for months now. So excited to have it. I'm playing it. It's a problem I run into since I got my Switch Lite. I have big hands, and the Switch Lite is made for small hands. So my hands cramp up a lot. So I'm just like, and I also would love to be able to, but you can't quite get all the beautiful fidelity on the Switch Lite. So I'm like, and trying to get a hold of a regular Switch is a pain in the ass. So I inquired around a couple of places around where I live. They had like including the a Mega Replay if they had a used Switch in stock. They did not. In fact, the only thing they had was a Switch Lite, which is the same color as the one I currently had. So I contacted my local GameStop, which is the one I usually go to, and I talked to one of the guys that I talk to there frequently if they had any, or if they had any there or any online of the special edition Monster Hunter Switches, because I talked to my friend Becky about it, and I also talked to the guy who was working there that day about it, because it looks themed for the game. It also comes with a copy of the game. Now I pre-ordered the game, so I took my brand new copy, my copy of Pokemon Sword, and my Switch Lite, and traded them all in towards that, and with the bonuses and everything else, what would normally have cost me with tax $390 with shipping cost me $176.
That ain't bad.
Because when I bought my Switch, I'm like, I know I'm going to be coming back here again because back to GameStop because Switch games. And what Mega Replay has is kind of up in the fucking air. So if I need something more specific, I'm probably gonna have to come back here. So I got the rewards thing, and because I was going towards both a system and a bundled system, it counted for more. So I got extra stuff on top of it. and it's like, hey, we had different shippings. If you pay like the extra like $17 for express shipping, it should definitely get there by Wednesday. So I'm getting the date. I'm getting it here, but on the date that I was told I could get for express shipping for the normal shipping price. So I'm just like, I'm glad I didn't spend the extra money.
Yeah.
Can I tell you guys a funny story that happened to me today that just I find way too much entertaining from? So I um I had my last table of today. Today in general was just slow. But my very last table of today had a couple women at it who were in their like 70s, right? And they were awesome, very chatty, but awesome. And I go to give them their ticket and they ask if they can talk to my boss. They're like, is your boss there? It's like, yeah, we have managers here. I'll go get one for you, which sets off my anxiety right off the bat. I go get Dave. He goes to the table, spends like 10, they wouldn't let him leave because, like I said, very chatty. He comes back. I'm like, so what was that all about? And he goes, oh, well, they wanted to tell me like that you're a really awesome server and they haven't been here for 3 months, whatever. And then they decided to tell me how handsome I am and that one of them is currently dating like 4 different guys. And I'm just like, what?
I've had conversations with people like that on the phone.
Wow.
Into the story of her 4 boyfriends and how she's looking for a fifth, and Dave's just like, I'm good.
Okay, thanks. Like I've gotten conversations like that. Like I'm on the phone. We're busy right at the moment. I'm having to call the phone go off like 4 more times because people are outside trying to call in their order and have a sweet old lady just trying to find something that like we have. I'm trying to get her information, but she can't hear me because our cell phone's a piece of shit. I can't hear her because our phone's a piece of shit. I'm trying to help her, and she's going off on these tangents. I'm saying like, is this what it's like to talk to me? I feel this is what it's like to talk to me.
You can always tell who's really lonely.
Oh yeah, like
I tell who's really lonely. And then there's the other side of it because then I have this other woman who comes in every now and then, opens up her book, and turns off her hearing aids. So, and I found that out because I was trying to have a conversation before asking her if she was ready for her bill. And she kept looking up at me and then clicked her ear and went, I'm sorry, are you saying something? I'm like,
Oh.
Nope, I'll bring you your bill.
yeah. Also, this is mainly like towards Mitch. Like she was so fucking cute.
Mm-hmm.
I was a mess.
Oh, right, yeah.
Granted, I exaggerate. I didn't buy the like. This is the ring too. This is the little ring. I like this little gem on it.
Okay.
It's apparently from Maleficent. Well, this is what the little tag told me. And I got 2 fucking palettes. It's the same Blackheart palette, but depending on what I do with it, I might need both of them. You know, they also had like their clearance stuff was like buy one get 2 free,
Mm.
which there at Hot Topic is a steal. Not to mention because I previously purchased a bunch of stuff there last time I visited. I had like a $5 coupon, so I got 2 makeup palettes and that ring for $5. Ran out of there like a bandit. And she also checked me out, like of the store, and
Dude.
she's Nora, dude. She follows low key she follows low key like I do, and I'm sitting here like, I mean, just in general, I don't have enough Norse pagan friends around my area in just in general.
Dude, I get it. Trust me. Because I'm telling you right now, and this is 100% guarantee. When Olivia comes here for the first time,
Dude, we're live.
It's nothing bad. Come on.
Just being safe, my dude.
It's nothing bad. I'm just gonna be a bumbling idiot.
Yeah.
And depending on the day, you're gonna see me in the bumbling idiot mode. So yeah.
It happens.
I love her so much, and I've only met her the one time, but Olivia is so amazing.
She's very sweet.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is Why?
Okay.
Why must you be so adorable?
Are we all ready to get back to it?
Yes.
All right. Well, so we will continue on. So Fractum, Calypso, and Uriel, remind me. So Fractum went a different way, correct? Okay, then we will start with you. So I know that you guys were in the storage area for the animals. And then you decided to go left to the first tent, Fractum. Is that correct?
Is that where
It's
that?
one of the ones that you haven't seen yet. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So when you walk in through the door, you can see that it's a whole tent dedicated to like the backstage area for the performers. So there's a bunch of performers in there right now, who are like touching up on their makeup, stretching, making sure that everything is going smoothly for when they go on stage and all that kinds of stuff. It's a little crowded.
Is anything does anything seem weird to me? Or is it just like these people are just doing their job?
Yeah, people are just doing their jobs. It's that like fun rush feeling when you go, like when you're in theater and everyone's getting ready to put on a good show. It's that vibe.
Okay. I guess Fractum is just gonna kind of like do like a one look around, and then is there like, I guess I'll backtrack then and go back under the bleachers.
Sure.
Or the risers.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. All right, so you're going back to the main showcase area?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you go there, and the show is doing really cool. They've got the fire eaters out right now.
Okay.
They're doing some pretty sick moves. It looks really cool.
She's gonna sorry, Fractum's gonna allow I had to run away, Lego. They're gonna like watch the show for a moment, but they're also gonna try to find their companions in the audience.
Yeah.
Just to like check on them, make sure they're okay from like underneath the risers.
Mm-hmm.
So like kind of
it takes you a second.
Yeah.
It takes you a second, but from where you are, you can kind of remember, okay, they went in this direction and I went this direction, so they should be over. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, and they seem to be doing okay. They're not.
Yep.
Okay. And
seem to be bickering.
Yeah, that's normal. Okay, I'm gonna continue under the risers to the next doorway.
Okay.
Unless that's the.
So yeah, you went into so you head back into the sleeping quarters and through the game area to another room. This one actually what
I was gonna go I was gonna stay under the risers and then continue following it this way to the opposite direction. And then like I assume the first doorway would be where the people are getting ready.
Yeah.
And so I've already seen that. So I'll go to the next doorway on the right from there.
Yeah. So
the opposite direction of the animals and
that would be the animals store case.
Oh. Okay.
It goes backstage area, animals, sleeping quarters, games, and then one that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, wherever the one that I haven't seen is. That one.
Yeah. So you go in that direction, and this one is the only one that actually has a door. And do you try to open it or no?
I will try to open it, yeah.
'Tis locked.
Oh, okay. I will make note of it, and I will. How much time do you think has passed? So maybe like 20-minute mark or 30-minute
But
mark?
at least a half an hour.
Okay. So I have 30 minutes left. I'm actually gonna go like underneath the risers to where my compatriots are. And I'm going to. I'm just gonna like sort of like thump Inga's boots.
So Inga, you are sitting minding your own business, and then you feel a little tap 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 at the bottom of your foot.
And I look down between my legs.
Fractum is going to just say, "Hey, it's me, Fractum. I just wanted to let you know that everything seems to be okay so far. Are you enjoying the show?"
Oh.
Fractum is invisible.
Yeah.
At this point.
Oh, okay. That's freaky. Oh. Wait. I can't see you. Oh wait. Are you really here?
Yeah, I'm here. And Fractum will sort of like tap both of your boots in like doot 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 doot.
Oh, it's so cute.
And then yeah, the other two are still investigating. Are you guys doing all right?
Yeah, we're good. We've just been watching the show and making commentary on the big strong people and like talking to certain people, and Candela is suspicious about the necklace that the ringleader is wearing because she saw it in a dream, I think. I couldn't care less about the ringleader, honestly. I'm more concerned with all of the big strong women and men in this area. But we're enjoying the show and bullying Darian, so it's fun.
Okay. Well, behave but have fun also.
Certainly
I'll we'll catch up with you in about half an hour or so.
are. Oh, okay. So this isn't some creepy, spooky, bad circus.
As far as we can tell, or as far as I can tell, it's just your run-of-the-mill circus.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
But be on your guard anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
But also enjoy it.
Yes. Of course.
Carry on. And then Fractum is going to tap and then walk away.
Have fun.
Thank you.
And pop back up.
Just real quick, the circus ring, is it sand? Is it grass? Is it how is
it's like a sand.
Okay. Because Fractum does have a fly speed, I guess. No, Fractum's gonna go try to find the others, Calypso and Oriole. Here. To sort of tell them about the door.
Yeah, so you make your way back to Calypso and Uriel, and you like kind of use your voice before you approach, like, "Hey, I'm here," to let them know that there is another room with a locked door.
I'm a ghost. It's a haunted circus.
Actually saying that as Fractum?
Yeah.
I just go and pat the cheek. Because I can see where he is.
I've taken corporeal form.
All right.
And then Vractum's gonna just repeat to Calypso, and then walk over to Uriel without even like waiting for a response.
You patted her cheeks.
Yeah, but like in like a tap tap walk away kind of way.
There's definitely as you're doing it.
No. No.
No touchy.
No touching.
No.
Not touchy.
Not that.
But yeah, so now Calypso and Uriel, you both know about the 5th tent that has a locked door.
Interesting.
Well, that's exactly my piece. I've used some.
Oh.
Oh,
Am I back? Am I back?
yes.
It suddenly flashed with that my internet was unstable. She just says, "Well, that's not exactly my expertise. I'm kind of useless when it comes to locked doors."
We'll figure something out.
I mean, anything will open if you hit it hard enough.
That's
Have someone in the group after the show, or do we want to do this while the show is going?
an excellent question.
For all I know, the gods have sent us on a wild goose chase, and this is nothing but a waste of our time.
Well, we haven't seen the soothsayer yet. Those usually tend to be exciting. But we'll keep that locked door in mind.
All right.
I say again, I could just hit it very hard.
Let me try something. You guys go ahead to the soothsayer. I'll meet you there.
Be careful.
Fractum's going to sort of walk towards the edge of the tent
Okay.
without going outside, and then it's just going to sort of like try to contact their patron, the Celestial Unicorn.
Yeah, okay.
So there's a woven unicorn mane band.
Mhm.
So Fractum's just going to sort of like rub that and sort of concentrate.
Yeah, okay. Technically it's not religion, but roll me religion.
Sorry, this keeps like. 10. I have 0 modifiers for anything.
Okay, what exactly are you trying to do? Are you trying to tell them something? Are you trying to ask them something?
I'm asking for a vibe check about this.
A vibe check. Okay. So you rub the pendant on your head a little bit, and it's kind of like you get that feeling of it's really foggy. Like, you know, when your head gets really foggy, it's like it kind of feels like that. But even so, a word still comes out of yes.
Are we in danger?
You know, like it takes a minute because it's almost like static, like radio static. And it says yes, only if you make it.
Sorry to bother you. Thank you for your help.
You are welcome. And it's like, and that fog disappears and you're back to, you know.
Yeah. The last thing Fractum will just think is, may your wild heart run free. And then, go back to following Calypso and Uriel.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys, so you meet up with Calypso and Uriel as you guys are on your way to the games and all that kinds of stuff. So you guys are specifically looking for the soothsayer, correct? Okay. Do me a favor, roll me a perception check.
Nine.
9, okay.
16.
16. And Fractum, are you going to be helping them as well? Or
Yeah, I'll help. I can assist. What is the thing? Perception?
Perception.
Perception is 17.
17, yeah.
I've been on any of these checks, so this is all straight rolls or gay rolls.
Calypso, you don't really see anything because you're bored. You've kind of seen everything, or at least you think so, or whatever excuse you'd like to come up with. But Uriel and Fractum, you are like walking down the hall basically of all these different games, and you see a little table with like moon cloth, like a moon tablecloth, and like a crystal ball and all that kinds of stuff. And all you hear is, come on, I can read your fortune.
Fucking hells.
Oh my god, is it a familiar voice?
Yes.
Yes!
I changed my mind. We can leave the fortune teller the fuck alone.
I have to check on her.
Be a good sport.
She says if anyone points out that it's fucking Lyris.
Yes.
You two can go investigate the door if you like. I will attempt to converse with Loras.
Are you kidding? Lyris is one of my favorite people on this realm.
That's entirely fair. He'll kind of
is insane.
take a deep breath and then kind of work his way around. Hello, Loras.
What?
Hello.
Oh, hi. It's been a minute since I've seen you. How are you?
Worried, but
Worried?
alive.
Well, worried about what?
He kind of like looks around, kind of gets a little closer. Well, whatever is here, something here is giving the gods a spook.
Giving the gods a spook.
My
Well,
coin
that's
decided,
me my every day of my life.
oh, I'm sure you give the gods a handful of spooks, but this one apparently made my my coin heat up. That's new. There's a lot of new happening to me concerning Batia, but that's newer than most.
How are you, dear? It's so good to see you. And Fractum will go for a hug.
Oh, she will absolutely give you a hug back. Like, oh, it's so nice to see you, dear. Look at you, and like hold your face and all that.
By the way, I've dropped the invisibility, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you, dear? You look wonderful today.
Oh, this has been a very interesting day. We didn't know we would run across you in this carnival.
Well, to be fair, I didn't expect myself to be at this carnival either. I was going to go find a shiny in the river, and then the next thing I know, I'm here.
Do they recruit
My memory does not serve me well.
Well, that happens to most of us.
Well, to be fair, Liraz, when we last saw you, we were walking with you in the desert. We turned around and you disappeared.
I was in the desert.
You were near Ember.
Ember. Well, I've seen plenty of embers in a fireplace, but I don't remember much of a place.
Never mind. Never mind. When
Down in the tent, I sense a disturbance in the force.
I sense a vein
What's a
growing on your
force?
What's it, Boards?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
I sense a vein growing on Uriel's forehead. Brandon, for context, Uriel's been like she's been around like the capital for a long time. Everyone's wondering when she's gonna die. Uriel's been running after this old woman for years. He doesn't know a goddamn thing about her. He's been chasing around this old woman for years. Like, well, when did you? This isn't gonna be. Oh, I'm kidding. Answer this, but I might as well ask. When did you suddenly appear here? Couple of
Around
days.
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
I set up shop here, and I've been telling fortunes ever since.
Since when were you a fortune teller, our lady?
Since 2 days ago.
Fractum is so entertained. Well, would you read my fortune?
Oh, dear, I will read your fortune. Here, you two move aside. You sit. And they have like a little stool sitting in front of the table.
Uriel will keep an eye out while they're doing this, just kind of like.
Do I still have my eyes up, my detect magic?
Yes. There's really not anything that's pinging.
Okay.
Yeah, there really isn't anything that's pinging. But she like holds out her hands to Fractum and she goes, "Here, take my hands, dear. Take them." she'll hold them. Let's see. Fortune. Just like babbles a little bit.
I love her so much.
I don't know what I was expecting, but this is definitely in line.
She just goes, I see something. What is it? I see darkness. I see fear. I see popcorn. I'm really hungry.
I'll grab you some after this.
Oh yes, that's absolutely fortune.
Fractum like is just like eyes wide, like
Yes. Yeah. Uriel's in here like this woman's going to kill me.
She like holds on a second, and she's like swaying back and forth with you, and all that, and she just stops and goes, I see a great deal of confusion in your future.
me too.
I see a very what? You will be tested on what you know. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Where's Rue? It's like her owl like pops up on her bench. She's like, oh, there you are, you little bitch. Anyway.
Uriel, like, I will actually expend the fucking spell slot because Uriel's gonna be like, the only person I'm gonna get actual answers out of is the fucking owl. I'm gonna spend the spell slot to talk to animals again and go, just kind of like, I'll like use like one other spell, look at Rue. Okay, what the fuck happened?
He just goes, he like looks up at you, just goes,
he'll like offer like his hand and some and some like
He will take it
like I mean,
gratefully,
he's like
eat it, and just like
take a break.
sigh and just go.
Tell me what happened.
He's been like this for a long time. Wasn't my idea to look after her.
Well, I mean, I've been running after this old lady for years. Whenever she pops back up in town, I've chased after her, wondering what shenanigans she gets to. One year, she almost burned down another cart. Another time, she lost you, which I think was more you ran away for 10 minutes.
I was on vacation for 2 days.
Rue, there is no vacation from Loraz. Loraz.
No kidding.
She got that mixed up one day too. She was Loraz for a whole day. It was very entertaining. But I'm more concerned with how the hell did you two get here?
Her memory doesn't serve her very well, but thankfully mine does. To explain the whole Ember situation, she was there, she got bored very quickly, and while you guys were bickering, she just waddled off. Now, how we got here, she was searching for something shiny in the river. I heard something off in the distance. I suggested that we come over here. She said fine. And then we found the circus, and now we're here.
Well,
she's a crazy old lady who can't take care of herself.
Go on. Tell me more. Like just like engaged with Liraz during this whole conversation.
Like at one point she just goes, that's it. That's all I have.
Always a pleasure. It's so good to see you, dear.
It's always a pleasure to see you, dear.
Would you like a funnel cake or anything?
Oh, yes, please.
All right. And Fractum will go grab popcorn and a funnel cake with the 1 iron or whatever I have left as far as.
You're like a little back at Rue, like, is anything she's babbled on about had much consistency? She's got to have something going on there.
The only thing that's consistent is the fact that she forgets everything.
She's a crazy old woman. Of course she doesn't forget everything. She both remembers everything and forgets everything, but that passes between moments.
This woman drives me nuts.
Who did put you in charge of Liraz? It's an excellent question.
I don't want to talk about
It makes me want to ask more, but I don't think I'm going to stress you out with that. One of these days, I'll interrogate you on that owl.
It's a long story, one that would take way too long to explain.
I'm getting the sense you're not just an owl. Very strong sensibilities.
I've been with this woman for God knows how long. And I'm an owl. We're kind of known to be smart.
Well, sure. Well, depending on the owl.
And lucky for me, I just happen to have a sassy attitude.
You two pair together well, even if people can't quite understand your sass, because most people don't speak owl, unfortunately.
Oh, thank you.
He'll let him like finish his snack, and he'll he's just gonna be like, don't know where to put just set him on top of her head.
He'll like slide down to her shoulder, since that's what he usually rests on.
Yeah, it's kind of like, anything we should watch out for, Rue? Like anything you notice that be particularly dangerous? The gods seem to be all in a tizzy about this place.
Are they really?
Batu's coin was going quite hot. If I wasn't, resistant, it would have been quite more alarming.
Well, seen just a handful of people being kind of shady, but I can't quite tell. They might just be that way.
It's a carnival. That kind of happens sometimes, but at any particular.
That's kind of what I shrugged it off to be.
Well, if think of anything, feel free to pop on my head or something. This place is weird. Carnival's weird, but this place is weirder.
Would you like your fortune, honey?
I think at this stage, if Batya wanted to tell me something, she'd shout it at me at this point. But not right now, dear.
All right. She turns to Calypso. Do you want your fortune, right?
Darling, if you tried looking into my mind, you might not like what you see.
Try me.
My impulse check.
Go ahead.
Check.
Be it on your own head then. And she'll allow her.
Okay. She will hold her hands and go, fortune. And she'll like take a minute and just like pause for a second and then go, wow, you're a real bitch. But anyway, in the future, I see that you're going to be faced with a very difficult time. You're going to have to face something from your past that I don't think you'll like.
Never.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. God damn it.
Here's your popcorn and your funnel cake.
Thank you. She'll grab it.
How much of this is bullshit if I insight?
Roll insight.
Uriel is sitting here going,
17.
17. As far as you can tell, it's as legit as it is for a senile woman.
Yeah. Calypso is just kind of like, okay.
Whether you guys choose to believe her or not is completely up to you. She's just flipping crazy.
I love it.
Uriel looks over to Calypso. This is why I talk to the owls.
You can talk to owls.
Anyway, we're telling your fortunes that'll be 500 seed.
Tell you what. Next time I see you, I'll give you 100 seed.
Okay.
Liraz, dear. Never change. And Fractum will give one last hug.
She'll give him a hug back. Anyway, I really need to go to the restroom, so I will be back. But I wish you the best of luck on your trip. She waddles off.
Sure. Sitting there like hasn't had a chance to respond, hasn't a chance to pay, nothing. She just leaves. She's just like, okay.
When is this bitch gonna poof and die already?
Uriel has been asking that for many, many, many years. It's like, is she still not? Is she still? It's not like he's in a close relationship. It's more like he's lived in that city for a very long, like in and out of that city. Like when he's not living in the woods, most times when he comes to town, there's just Liraz walling around. It's like, what the fuck? How is
What the fuck? Is she still? Is she still alive?
The shit. How did you?
How do? Anyway, so do you guys want to go anywhere else?
Well, we might as well go sneaky sneak and check out that door. while everything's still going on and about.
Do you think we should grab some of the other crew? They have better talents at that than we do.
At
Well,
about this point, you guys know that you have about 20 minutes or so until the show is over.
well, given that it's time sensitive and I want to keep this as quiet as possible, more of the crowd disappearing might tip somebody off. According to the owl, there are some somewhat shady characters, but that may just be carnival folk. But it's as small a group as we can manage, poking around the door. If we are found. And they may also have a plan.
So, what are your thoughts?
A locked door is certainly quite intriguing, to say the least.
All right, that's 2 against 1. Let's go.
Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
So you guys,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say you guys head to the locked door.
Yeah. So Fractum will lead the way. Is anyone using like passes without a trace or anything?
I don't have that.
Do I have that at this level? I don't.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I could take it at this point.
I'm gonna use my last spell slot then. I'll cast Invisibility. One more time.
So you guys make it to the locked door. Luckily, there's no one around since everybody is on the stage, you know. So what would you guys like to do?
I'm going to see if I don't think I actually have thieves tools, but I do have a decent sleight of hand.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see if I can't use like a small dagger or something of the like to try and like jimmy the lock open.
Sure.
Fractum hands you an invisible crowbar.
That could work too.
In case you need.
Well, we'll try the subtle way first, and then we'll do like we just yanking this bitch off.
So boring.
Yeah, so roll me a sleight of hand.
The 17.
Yeah, okay, so you fiddle with it and it like you struggle with it for a second, but then it goes click and you can open the door.
All right.
Ooh, good work, Uriel.
Just kind of peek in the door.
So you open the door, there's not a soul in there. From what you can tell, it is like the master's headquarters. It's got a bed, it's got a desk, like an office desk with a chair. There's a bookshelf there. There's like a chest, you know, that you would put clothing and stuff in. What would you like to do first?
All right, we're on a bit of a timetable.
Fractum will close the door after we all go inside.
Yeah. What was it, Sarah?
Calypso's just snooping. She's just straight up snooping.
Make me investigation.
Where art thou snooping? No, I'm not Gerald. I'm Yabiel. I'm going to look, see if I can find any like journals or anything.
Okay. Investigation for any of you who want to snoop around.
Fractum's actually gonna try to use perception to see if like there's any scratches on the floor, or if anything looks like there might be like a secret.
Yeah,
Like-
go ahead and roll perception.
18.
18.
I thought it was 20, but it was a 16, not an 18.
Okay, so you're like looking around and you start kind of snooping with Calypso. And in the office desk, all of the drawers open except for one.
So it
Do I
appeared
need
to
to
be
refresh my
It,
detect magic?
Well, let's see. It lasts what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's probably reaching that point, but it's still going.
Okay.
You can't
I didn't know how long we've
feel
been
anything.
with the crazy old lady.
Yeah. But yeah, Uriel, you find a drawer that is locked.
I would like to attempt to open the door. Open the drawer.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Fractum, what did you roll for your perception?
18
18. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you
on the dot.
so you look around and you can't find really anything secretive, at least, but there is one book on the bookshelf that seems to have been slid out and slid in many times.
I'm gonna pull it out.
Yeah, so you pull it out. It looks like a normal book. There's no secret paneling on the back of the bookshelf. It's just this one book.
I open the book.
You open the book, and in the pages of the book is a key.
Perhaps this should help. And Fractum will hand the book to
Uriel.
Calypso.
Oh.
Well, I rolled.
Where did you roll?
I rolled a 23 for my sleight of hand. It was like.
Yeah, so you roll. So you roll. So you go to unlock the thing, but like you did so well that it damaged the inner parts of the lock. And now it's just jammed.
Can I still unlock it? Can I still open it now?
It's jammed.
Fractum again hands you the invisible crowbar by like tapping you on the shoulder with it. Oh, by the way, Fractum's still invisible, but the book that they're carrying is not.
It's floating.
Hands it to Calypso, and then like taps Uriel. Well, I found a key, but this might help you more.
Well, Uriel's gonna try to figure out how to unfuck this lock, and then he'll probably try and take the key. So,
roll me sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Still confused as to what happened.
Anyone wondering why I'm muted? It's because it is windy like crazy outside. Holy shit.
It's fucking
Yeah.
windy.
It's windy, been a blustery.
It's windy.
Windy.
Okay, that's not great. Well, that's better, but I can't use it. 14.
14. Yeah, so you get it to click right back to where it was before. It's back locked. It's working properly now. You just have to unlock it again.
Yeah, I just like take a second. I'll take the key, thank you. Unlock the key. Unlock the drawer. Like
You use the key, you turn the key in the lock, and it goes click, a really nice, pretty click, and you can open the drawer now.
next time, Uriel, we look for the key before we start sticking daggers in things.
Maxim is gonna grab the key and put it back in the book if Calypso has set the book down or is holding the book. They'll just
I waved it in front of Uriel's face, so Uriel unlocked the drawer.
Yeah. Oh, hand.
and I'll put it back.
I will. Now I will open the drawer.
So you open the drawer, and there is a singular journal inside. It's dark, leather bound. It's got like kind of worn pages a little bit. But yeah.
I got my die. I'm gonna step on it later. I just know it. Get a different one. Get my special golden die. I will look through the journal.
So you open the journal. On the very first page, you see the symbol of the liegeman with the arrow and the singular blood drop at the bottom.
He's gonna look. He's like, oh, let's see what kind of stickers he's got. Ah.
Oh, great. So as you flip through, you can kind of see it's only a few kind of journal entries as of right now. But it basically is saying a little bit of like what his plans are, where he's going next, how he was going to go to the circus, but the one of the most interest is his latest entry, which says this: Day 13. The god killer is becoming insistent. I finally laid my hands on one of the crystals of legend merely 2 days ago. I sent a letter as soon as the crystal was in my possession. However, their temper and urgency is starting to get on my nerves. I just heard the location of the second crystal, but I'm afraid that Jessica may get to it first, the bitch. As if she doesn't have enough to brag about already. My circus has been of great success, drawing in much more of a crowd than I had anticipated. A number of my performers seem to be quite curious about my history. Every time they ask, I give a different answer. No one needs to know my past. I'm focused on changing it. If the god killer could change their fate, then so can I. Even though I disagree with the hatred of others to some extent. Some take it too far with the prejudice against each race. I'm just here to solidify my plan in life. And if I have to lie my way through it all, I will.
Yes.
Well, that's interesting.
Care to share with the class?
Well, he'll like put his thumb on that page and flip back and then show her. Well, first things first, he's a liegeman. That's not good. Apparently, he has one of these crystals of legend. May refer something to Candela said earlier about the vision.
I don't think she didn't tell everybody about her dream, did she?
I thought she told everyone.
Did she? Okay.
I think
Yeah,
she
I'm
did.
making sure because even I don't remember.
Yeah.
So.
I think she woke up one day and was just like, guys, I had a weird dream. I think she's told everyone about both the dreams she had.
Okay.
I
I
think
just
we
wanted to make
all-
sure that I was remembering correctly.
We all had some sort of dream, and she brought
Yeah.
up the crystal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know she mentioned the one because Calypso was like, "Oh my god, what?"
Yeah. Something about the crystals. I was like,
That's right.
yeah, that's something about those. Maybe a reference to the crystals we had those dreams about, talked about before, which Paul explains some things. He doesn't seem like a douchebag like the other one was. Seems more interested in changing his fate. According to this god killer. It's still a gaudy ass title. Something apparently changed their fate in some manner. And they wish
If you had the chance to change your fate, would you?
Would you? Aha! I found my die.
Sorry, the joke is right there.
It was there, fine. like kind of like, which I kind of understand that sentiment in some manner, but Elysian, really?
Perhaps we should discuss this not in the room.
That's a fair point.
Might I suggest we take the journal with us? He notices it's missing. He gets a little paranoid. He might slip up.
That's fair. What we will just he'll like pocket the journal, and just to be kind of to be a dick, he'll relock the drawer. He closes it, and then he'll hand it back to Fracture to put it back in the book, to put it back in the shelf. Like, okay then. Well, that is our cue then.
Yeah, so you guys, is there anything else that you would like to do before you guys leave and lock up and head back to the group?
I think Fractum's good, but Fractum will sort of take the rear.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think Yuri will probably head out first.
Okay, so you guys head out. We are going to hop back over to Candela, Dowan, and Ingo. Now, Fractum, Calypso, and Uriel, you guys make your way out just as the show is like just now ending, like done, you know. So you guys slip out unnoticed, thankfully. And you guys go to meet up with the other three. Now, Candela, Dowan, and Inga, the show is now finished. It had a beautiful grand finale. What would you guys like to do now?
We were.
Oh no.
Aren't we?
What? Uh-oh.
Oh.
There you
Okay,
go.
you're
Wait,
back.
What would you say?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm back.
Hi. Okay. We were scheming against the ringleader, were we?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna distract him somehow, and Candela's gonna try to snatch the necklace.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So,
okay. No, hang on. Continue.
Yeah, so it ends. It has like fireworks and all this crazy fun stuff. And the ringleader like bows, and everybody bows, and the whole place is cheering, roaring, all that kinds of stuff. And all of the performers go backstage. Meanwhile, the ringleader comes out towards the front, like towards the lobby area, to meet with all the guests.
Yeah, I believe that is your time to shine. Candela?
Yes, let's get it on. Alright.
Be the sneaky little shit you were destined to be.
Yeah. And off table, I lied. Her stealth is only +2. She thinks she's sneaky as shit. She's just like, I am monk. I am one with the silence.
Alright.
While they're doing that, Darren's gonna talk to the elk woman.
Okay.
You can do.
We're gonna do that first,
Okay.
and then we'll get to the distracting the ringleader.
Oh, brilliant!
Because I don't know how that encounter is going to go, whether you guys are going to go one way or the other. That could be a whole can of worms. So we're going to deal with Dallin first with the elk girl.
Oh boy.
She's currently making her way down from the risers and chilling.
At first glance, how old does she look?
She looks more on the like older side, like late 30s to early 40s.
Still younger than me. Yeah, no, he'll go over and as he gets over, excuse me, I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Oh my gosh. Wait, are you an elk?
Do these give it away?
Well, I guess a little bit. Wow, I have not seen another elk centaur in so long.
You know what? Yeah, we've been very recluse recently, I found.
Yeah.
Like, but anyway, honestly, I felt if I didn't come over and talk to another elk, I would have kicked myself in the tail.
I get it. I understand. I didn't see you out there. I would have approached you myself, but
I'm Darwin, by the way.
oh, Dallin, it's very nice to meet you. I'm Kaylee.
Pleasure to meet you, Kaylee. Yeah, I just haven't seen any centaurs recently, elk or horse. It's
They're not
strange.
out here very much, or at least from what I've seen. Especially with my tribe, I kind of go out on my own. They're always out somewhere.
Mm. I no longer have a tribe. But that's a long story. Very long one. So what brings you here?
Me? Well, I was just kind of enjoying myself. I was going on a really long walk and then I saw a flyer. So I thought it would be fun and I just happened to figure out the clues and here I am.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at this. Like, I'm really bad at this, so I do apologize.
It's okay.
I Where are the? Do you know? Does your tribe stay in one location, or are they? Or do they run
No,
around?
they mainly travel. They mainly travel near like the borders of Colin. They don't they're not in the really populated areas. That's where you mostly see all the other, centaurs and all that, but they kind of stay in their own lane, more towards like the denser parts of the forest.
Mm. My tribe was always more on the. They were always on the borders between the denser woods and the open plains.
Mm.
We enjoyed the running space, and we used the forest for hunting and game.
That sounds really nice. It must be beautiful out there.
It is. Oh, like you see the open plains, and you have no resistance against the urge to just gallop at full speed.
I get that. You should hunt in the really dense forest. It's like nothing you've ever felt before. Just the thrill of not just the chase, but the stealth to it, and turning corners and thinking you lost them, and then you get them right at the last second. It's a real fun time.
Well, if I ever catch you again, I'll hold you to that.
I'll take you up on that.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the show at least.
It was fun. I really liked it. Did you?
I did not enjoy it. I have a mind of with other things. Plus, well, kind of babysitting a pair of kids.
I get it. I have 2 rowdy little brothers.
Oh, whenever you want to switch, just let me know. But I hope to see you again.
I hope to see you again as well. Here, and she like pulls out a little like tassel, basically, and hands it to you. It's kind of like a tube almost. And she goes, if you ever want to send me a message, you can. And what you can see is it's a little one of those little pigeon messages that you tie to little bird's legs, and it sends out, a message.
I shall do indeed. Thank you, Kaylee.
Of course, Alan. I better get going, but I hope you have a great rest of your day.
And you. And as soon as he turns, he's just gonna go.
I imagine Inger and Candela are in the background, like from Civil War with Bucky and Sam in the car. They're like, y'all know that scene.
He'll turn, look at them, and just go, really?
Oh my god.
You two go do your thing. I'll wait by the entrance.
Give me one moment. I need to use the restroom.
Sorry, my dogs are freaking out because apparently it was also super windy here, so things are banging around.
It's just the whole Midwest windy.
The whole Midwest is having a what's
It's
the we day.
windy.
Well,
windy.
Also, I was waiting on my my order from Taco Bell, and they took so long they gave me a free Sprite, a free large Sprite.
Oh, darn! I.
Art thou hungry?
No, I'm pining for Taco Bell and or Five Guys right now.
We have Five Guys here.
Yeah, no,
Pining for Five Guys.
we know, Brian. We know.
By the way,
Also-
Mick, you watch Bob's Burgers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There was that one episode where Linda thought she got psychic powers because she hit her head on the counter.
Oh yeah.
What was crossing my mind where she kept grabbing people's hands and doing the thing.
Oh
Also,
no.
Stila, I love your nose ring. It looks so good.
Thank you.
It looks amazing.
She has reached her
Thank you.
her second stage in the e-girl.
Oh, I get mine done this weekend.
Shut your bitch ass
Oh,
up.
that's gonna look
You
good.
shut your bitch ass up. You ain't have to call me out like that.
I can and I will.
I will
Okay.
be a big titty girlfriend. Hey yo, don't test me. Don't test me. I'm gonna be a big titty girlfriend.
That's valid.
So, before we get too off track, I know it's starting to get late, so we're gonna do this next part. So Candela and Inga, you guys are going to create a distraction, correct?
Yeah.
Or Inga is gonna create a distraction.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's currently
So,
talking to a group of people. He just says goodbye to them. What do you do?
Okay. I am going to approach him and like rapid fire the most energy I've ever had in my entire life. Just go, oh my goodness, that show was so crazy, and those people were going everywhere. And how did you get all of these performers? I've never seen anything like this before. Okay, what were you doing other than like announcing things and just like looking pretty? You didn't really do much. And like, what's your favorite color? Like, I thought that the sand was very annoying. You know, I don't like sand that's rough and coarse and annoying.
And it gets everywhere.
And it gets everywhere.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. My performers have been training for a very long time. My favorite color is blue. I know I don't do much as a ringleader, except for actually just making sure that everybody is in the right place at the right time. I've been training for a very long time. The sand is to make sure that all the fire doesn't actually keep burning in case of an emergency. And yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do this.
And I'm so surprised that I even remembered all those questions.
I was gonna say, damn, he's matching her energy. This is gonna be a stalemate fight.
All right. I'm gonna accidentally cartwheel into this motherfucker. And during the tumble, try to snatch the bracelet, the necklace.
Does she get advantage because I'm trying to distract?
Roll acrobatics.
Acrobatics, okay. I'm doing this with digital dice. It'll probably fail.
Everyone's gone. Come back to me.
Oh,
Come back to me.
11!
Hey, Hannah, did you? Hannah, did you hear?
Uh-oh.
Hello, there you are. Oh
She's
god,
walking
he's coming
to
to my
you.
room.
My Wi-Fi is so bad. You guys keep cutting out,
I
and I
know.
can't communicate. Does she possibly get advantage because I'm trying to like distract him?
I rolled for him at a disadvantage.
Okay.
So technically, yes, she got the advantage, but I rolled for him for disadvantage.
Okay, cool.
I rolled an 11 on
11.
acrobatics.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no.
That's a nat 1 on his. Oh.
Fuck. Yeah.
Do I need a sleight of hand as well? Because I'm trying to lift the necklace off him
Yes.
as I tumble on him. Is that just a straight roll for the sleight of hand?
Roll at a disadvantage because he's like, you tumbled into him and now he's a moving target.
10. I rolled a 19 and an 8.
Yeah, so you bump into him. He goes, whoa! You know, you reach out to grab the necklace.
I try to make it look like, oh, I'm just trying to catch on something so I don't fall.
Right.
And I'm still falling, but like my fist is still holding the necklace.
When you hold that necklace, you don't quite rip it off, but you feel like an electric pulse run through your hand. And he goes, excuse me, and
Is that like one of those shock toy thingies? You know how they make it like look like a stick of gum or like a little thing you can put on your finger? Is that what that is?
I've always wanted one of those. Those are so
That
cool.
is not- Oh my god. He's gonna like,
come on, are you selling them at the event? You've got to be selling some of these at the event.
You wanted
I'm
this.
still holding onto the necklace as I'm asking him.
he's
these
gonna
things.
like try to pry your hands off.
I don't want to let go. Is that like a contesting check or
Strength.
something?
I have a quick question.
Yes.
I'm invisible. Is it feasible that at this point I would have been able to make my way over to this?
Yes.
I rolled a 12.
He rolled a 15.
Fuck.
Oh.
I just go, ow, 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 ow.
He's like,
ow.
I'm sorry, but I just like that. personal space and boundaries, and he takes it and he puts it in his shirt. And he goes, look, I'm so glad that you guys were able to come, and it makes me extremely happy, but I'm going to have to say goodbye for now. I do have another show to get to for tomorrow, so I need to prep. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed your time. And he like leaves.
Oh, shoot. That thing like shocked me though.
At this point, Darren comes in. Any luck?
Candela just holds her visibly empty hands up.
I'm gonna follow him.
You're gonna follow him?
Still invisible, yeah.
Okay, so I had it down. I tumbled into him. It's just, he's really strong.
Oh boy.
Fingers hurt.
Well,
At least he doesn't suspect a thing, I think. I think I call that a little bit of a success.
Uriel kind of slides up from behind Darwin, like, has kind of watched that happen. He's like, so.
I'm sorry. Are you sneaking up behind a horse-like creature from behind?
Well, I'm not thinking of directly behind you. I have enough sense.
I was gonna say,
from their perspective, I'm like appearing from like your side.
I was gonna say, because that's one way to get kicked in the teeth.
Yeah, let's not.
So, but when you come in from the side, he's just like, "Oh, son."
So, we have complications. I saw that display. Not a terrible plan, all things considered. However, he kind of looks around, sees Calypso, sees everyone, sees notably does not see a fractum. Like, it might complicate things. But so long story short, he kind of like makes sure like they're like isolated enough that no one's like can hear them. He might be a liegeman, but not the racist asshole liegeman, more the something about changing his fate and the desire to do so. Also, that apparently is indeed one of them crystals, because it calls it a crystal of legend, which doesn't give me any goddamn idea as to what it is. It's just a fancy crystal that he apparently has, and he knows enough about it to know that it's a thing. So he's apparently receiving some talks from this kind of rolls his eyes god killer, and who also apparently used some sort of power to change their fate. So he wants the same thing. He wants to be able to change his fate. Don't know what his fate was meant to be, but I'm guessing probably sucked.
So, in other words, this is fucked.
Kind of. It doesn't look like the circus itself is in itself sinister. I don't know if he's using it. It doesn't. I don't think I found any notes about him using it to recruit, or he has the carnival. He's doing his circus thing because it's what he wants to do. Like that.
From what you can remember, because in his message, it says my circus has been a great success, drawing in much more of a crowd than I anticipated. So
it seems that maybe this is what he wanted to do all along, but for whatever reason, he couldn't, and now he can. I don't know if he's recruiting. He doesn't say anything about that specifically.
So there's a possibility that he is going to be recruiting for the Legion anyway.
He may just be doing something. I don't. He doesn't detail exactly what he's doing for the God Killer. Just that they are hounding him about something. Apparently, this God Killer doesn't have a whole lot of patience. Which, given that sort of title, I don't imagine patience is forthcoming to them. So we kind of need that thing. And from what we heard, he kind of puts his hand on Dalvin's shoulder and go to brace him. So Liraz is also here. I don't know how.
Reaches for his axe. What?
Do not raise your axe at the old woman. I don't think it would work anyway.
Look, it'll be mercy killing at this point, Nero. You know this.
Look, I've had the same thoughts. Don't bother. So we talked to her. I also talked to Rue, her owl. He's almost less forthcoming than she is, but he has his reasons, I'm guessing. It's more to that owl than meets the eye. But she said something about there's some sort of danger somewhere, darkness, difficult choices, at least to Calypso and Fractum. But
So,
my guessing is if we press the issue about taking that crystal, things might get hairy. So if we're going to make a move on that, we need to be ready, because I don't know what he's going to pull out, because I don't know how many people of this crew. The owl said that there was a few people who seem kind of shady. Could just be Carney folk, could be Leishman. I don't know. That's the trouble with these assholes. They kind of blend in.
where is Fractum?
That's an excellent question. Apparently, Fractum can go invisible.
Like,
Completely. Just disappears.
oh no.
That was my sentiment a minute ago. I'm like, well, I don't see them, so that might be a problem.
We'll unpack that later. We'll unpack that later. Let's make camp somewhere that Fractum is able to see. Then we'll regroup later. How's that?
That might be best. We need a plan. Yeah. We also need a plan before he realizes I took his journal.
I'm sorry, what now?
I may have swiped his journal. I relocked the drawer it was in, but we may be able to glean more out of it later. He won't know it's us. He won't know anything of that sort. But the thought was that if he realizes it's gone and that his true identity is compromised, he may slip up, and that would give us an advantage.
Let's just make camp and come up with a plan.
That sounds like a good idea.
Oh boy. That'll be it for me.
Cool.
On a positive note, they seem to take good care of the animals, but that's just more personal. Well, more of a personal note than anything else.
So you guys go to make camp. Fractum, you are following the ringleader. He's slipping through the crowd and all that kinds of stuff, and so he goes backstage with all the other performers and like makes a really big speech of like, hey guys, you did such a great job today. You all should be very proud of yourselves. Awesome job. Kenny, you did great. Keep it up. Please make sure that you don't push yourself too hard. I know that ankle is still hurting, and just like talking to everybody, being like, all right, you guys rest up, get good night's rest. We're going to have the same show tomorrow, same time. Make sure to drink water. Please rest up. You guys are awesome. Everyone's like, bye, good night,
God,
all
I
that
feel
kinds of
like an
stuff.
asshole wanting to steal from him now.
And
things.
so he leaves and heads back to his room, and opens the door. Wait, did you lock the door?
I thought he broke the lock.
No, he didn't break it. He opened it, but with the drawer, he broke it, then fixed it, then used the key to open it.
We probably would have tried to relock it.
Were we able to? Because he used a dagger to open it.
Probably would have at least tried to relock it.
Because I don't remember us saying that we did that. So I'm gonna go with that since we didn't play that out.
Well,
Paranoia, bitch. I like it.
So he goes to get his own key out of his pocket, like unlocks the door, and it doesn't open. He's like, fucking weird. Okay. Unlocks it this time, opens the door, and like looks around a little bit and closes the door behind him.
Before he closes the door, I would like to invisibly stop the door from closing. So he can see that the door is not closing. And then I'm going to activate my Ashen Fog.
Oh shit. Okay.
And which you created this. This is a racial trait.
Yes.
So you're familiar with what it does.
Read it to me again.
I'm gonna have to open the document then.
Yeah. I'm gonna open it too.
Basically, like I create like an ashen, smoky darkness around me.
Yeah.
But I think, and if I can't see through it, I also have Eldritch Sight, so I can see through magical darkness as well. And I just want you to read it because I want to.
Yeah. Let me find it. Even I have to remind myself about this stuff. No. It's not that one. There we go. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So you are
Quick
Ashen
laugh.
Phoenix. So you have Ashen Fog. You create a 20 square foot radius of a fog like ash, which blinds anyone within that 20-foot radius. Anyone in that radius except for you gets disadvantage on their next attack roll. Okay.
So I do that for effect.
Okay.
And then I cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
I like go for the chain around his neck, but I'm not trying to take it off. I'm just trying to move it. And I'm going to cast Prestidigitation to make it warm up.
Okay.
So it's warm to his skin's touch.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to say, this is a warning. And then I'm going to run away. And I will activate my wind step thing, so I can move fast. So before he can move through the fog and out of it and regain it, I will be out of sight.
He's scared. He's scared. He's scared now. He's like, I won. He closes that door so fast. Yeah, so you leave and you go outside. You can see that everybody has left and they're making a camp nearby. So you can meet up with them. But is there anything else that we would like to do before we end this session? Okay.
Brackman's gonna be super casual, hey guys.
So, okay, our last scene we will see for this session is Jeremy, the ringleader, and he's kind of shaken but then he jumps really bad when he hears a like pinging noise come from under his pillow, and he quickly like grabs it, and it's a message stone, and he responds, "Yes." And on the other side is a female voice that says, "I thought we talked about this. You're supposed to bring me the crystal now. Why are you waiting so long?" And he responds, I'm sorry, I've been trying to get it to you, but also keeping a low profile is a little hard, okay?" And she responds, "I don't care if you're trying to keep a low profile. I need that crystal, and I need them all now. Do you understand me? This will be your final warning." Look, listen, I've already kind of got a warning already. Was that you? What the fuck are you talking about? Get back to work. Bring me that crystal or you are dead. And the signal hangs up. And he sits on the edge of his bed, rubbing his temples in fear. And that is the last thing that we see for this session. To be continued.
We did that man a good spook. Also, just as a hilarious moment to cap off everything, getting a message back from my mom, and it corrected her thanks that she sent me to Thanksgiving. Hey, you think it was really? Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Thanksgiving. Like,
What?
Beautiful.
mom's phone had an aneurysm. An excellent session.
That was fun.
Yay!
Shenanigans ensued. You are muted, sir. You're Mitch muted.
I was gonna say that was a really good session. That was basically a girl's number.
Basically.
What I mean, yeah.
My man.
It's that scene from Civil War with Ingrid and Kendall in the background.
I actually haven't seen it yet.
Hold on, let me just find the gif of it. 1 second.
Oh, I have a list of X's I need to get to. I
That
thought about it
scene.
before I could send it.
Oh, nice.
Sam nods his head.
I'm gonna have to head off now
Alrighty.
because I am tired.
Go to bed.
Oh, bits.
Alright, we're gonna head off for the live stream here. Thank you everybody who joined to watch. We will see you in a couple weeks for session 10 of Secrets of Pandor. We hope you have a great rest of your night, and we will see you all later this week. Bye-bye. Mwah.